This is a complicated business. The issues are important, they're serious, they're difficult to understand. But I think, we've got to try to do a better job of explaining this to the American public.
That was ExxonMobil's President Rex Tillerson commenting on the Today Show earlier this week. With the big oil companies struggling to save face in the eye of the consumer, they've stepped up their PR blitz, but the effort may be wasted on angry consumers if gas prices continue to rise. One company is promoting a way for consumers and big oil to benefit this summer. Joining me now from Naples, Florida, is Rod Sr. of Fuel Bank. Rod, good to see you this morning.
Good morning.
Talk to me about how this works. This is essentially a way for consumers, or would be a way potentially for consumers to hedge the price of gasoline by buying a lot of it at current prices and then being able to basically keep that price even if it rises down the road. How does it work?
Well, of course, as you know, hedging is already taking place with heating oil. And the big oils have been offering price protection programs for some time, but not so with gasoline or diesel. And here we are with fuelbank.com, which is a means of protecting the price that you pay for your gas going forward 12 months.
So talk to me about logistically how this would work. Do I get like a prepaid phone card, and can I use it at any gas station I want?
This is a program where you can buy fuel on the internet, lock in the price that's posted, and redeem at any gas station in a branded network. It's a franchise program available to oil companies, major and regional.
What do oil companies say about this? I assume you've spoken to them.
We've spoken to every oil company, regional and the majors. There is a serious interest in it. The reason why it hasn't been done before is because the timing for Fuel Bank is now, because it's a unique combination of the internet and the sophistication of the NYMEX futures market, which coming together elegantly is now available where it was not available 5 years ago. And
Ron, if I can interrupt you for 1
second.
Let me, Ron and Sonny here.
Yes.
I just want to ask you if you're worried at all that this may represent a top in gasoline prices, which have already started to come down. I mean, you may have some customer complaints if they lock in a price and then, for some reason, whatever reason that might be, and it would be currently unknown, the prices fall precipitously and they're paying more than market by the time they get to the gas station.
The reason why consumers are frustrated is not necessarily only because gasoline is $3 a gallon. It's because they have no control over where the price is going in the future. What we need is cost certainty. That is business and consumers. And don't forget, in the United Kingdom, we're paying $7 a gallon. People are used to that, although they're angry about it. What people really want, the root of the problem, is that we have to give people cost certainty and control of their fuel expense budget. And that's what fuelbank.com does. And the oil companies can do it. And we are in the business of attracting one or more of the big 5 oil companies to come and join us, step up to the plate and do the right thing for the American consumer.
If an oil company is convinced that the price of oil is on a secular uptrend, why would they, what's their incentive to get into this?
Well, here's the situation for what's in it for the major oil company. Number one, Mr. Tillerson, who you featured there, the chairman of Exxon, I commend him for the excellent presentation he gave on the Today Show. I thought he did a good job. It's trying to explain a very complicated industry. Now, what's in it for the big oils is, number one, it gets them out of the PR hole that they're in at the moment. Number two, it gives the oil company who steps up to the plate a serious increase in market share. Yesterday, after we were featured on the Today Show, we had 240,000 hits on our website and 7,000 emails. That's serious consumer interest.
How many of those?
The oil company.
How many of those people actually made a purchase, or can they even do that at this point?
They cannot do it at this point. We go live in September with some regional oil companies, both this side of the border and in Canada.
What about the fact, Rod, that is after the main driving season in the United States?
It may be, but we are looking here at a rolling 12-month situation. This is a fundamentally new way of buying gas on the internet. It's not an idea, it's a movement. The main oil company who goes with this protects its margin. Its margins are not at risk. We're talking about a market share increase and a public relations turnaround 180 degrees.
We will be watching in September, hopefully to have you back. Rod Sr., thank you. Rod Sr. of fuelbank.com.